Hello, and welcome to our on-demand training webinar. This webinar is for the 2023 Rock Family of Companies Community Challenge. My name is Grace, and I'm on the Mighty Cause team that supports Rocket Community Challenge each year. So today we have 3 topics to help you get started with your planning for the Rocket Challenge. We're going to give an overview of the challenge this year, talk about some ways to set yourself up for success and different opportunities to navigate the platform as you get started. And then we will get to everyone's favorite leaderboard prizes. So if you have any questions at the end of the webinar, you can reach out to the email on the screen here, rocketchallenge@mightycause.com. There's also an FAQ on the challenge site that may be able to answer your questions, but our support team is always happy to help as you get oriented and prepared for this exciting challenge. So a little bit about the Rocket Challenge. This year, the challenge will be running for 4 weeks from August 1st through August 25th. It kicks off at noon Eastern on August 1st and will run through precisely 5 p.m. Eastern on August 25th. Your organization will be participating with nonprofits in your location across the 5 markets. We have Detroit, Cleveland, Charlotte, Phoenix, and the national market. The best part about this giving event is the $385,000 of prize money up for grabs. So that is really exciting, and we will be helping you to strategize ways you can qualify for this prize money as we continue through the webinar. So we want to talk a little bit about how to set yourself up for success in the Rocket Community Challenge. There are some important things that your organization needs to know and will need to do to prepare for the challenge. So the benefits of a fundraising challenge are the friendly competition to drive donations. A lot of donors respond to helping their favorite organization be the best. So it is a great way to spread awareness as well by leveraging the Rocket Challenge Network and getting your organization in front of new donors. Fundraising challenges are also an exciting way for you to engage sponsors, community partners, peer-to-peer fundraisers, and more to spread the word about your organization and mission and raise funds for your cause. The limited time frame also creates a sense of urgency that donors tend to respond to, and the prizes available will give you fresh messaging options throughout the campaign to encourage giving all along the way. So fundraising successfully in 4 simple steps. All of you watching this webinar should have received a challenge welcome email after accepting the invitation to participate in this year's community challenge. If you don't remember receiving that welcome email, you can search your inbox and check your spam folder for an email from rocketchallenge@mightycause.com. And feel free to email us to let us know if you did not receive that email, and we will resend it. In that welcome email, you will find a link to your official team page for this year's challenge. So the first thing you'll want to do is customize your team page. You definitely need to add a logo and some information about your organization. You will also want to review the 2023 official rules list so that you can find out how to qualify for prizes and ways to compete for the prizes available in your market. You'll want to invite people to support your organization, to participate as peer-to-peer fundraisers, and of course, you'll need to raise some money to win some awesome prizes. So the best way to do that is to promote the challenge and raise money starting August 1st. Once the challenge has started, your organization will need to promote your challenge team page on all of your social media and communications channels so that people know it exists. Consider a quick plug in all of your meetings or make an announcement at an event to spread the word. You definitely want everyone in your network to know that you are participating in the challenge and that they can help you by giving at any level. Next, you will want to bookmark the community challenge page. You can access each market's page and grand prize leaderboards from this rocketcommunitychallenge.org page. So you'll definitely want to bookmark or link this site somewhere convenient for your team, especially once the challenge starts, because that's where you'll find the leaderboards that show your bonus challenge standings. So we know you'll be back checking that website a lot on the days of the challenge throughout the month of August, and we want to make sure that you can easily access that. So I would recommend bookmarking this community challenge main page as soon as you can. And just a preview of this year's page. This is the desktop view. You have a menu with a lot of different resources, information about the bonuses, about the challenge. There's a support forum. If you go to the contact us, you can submit a form to our support team to receive help on any aspect of the platform. We also have a mobile view of our site that is very mobile friendly. So you can see the FAQs, the homepage, the about section modified from that previous slide here in the mobile view. So even checking this page on your phone is very helpful as you continue through the challenge. I know we all have our phones everywhere we go, so you can be checking from anywhere you are to see how the challenge is going. So definitely utilize that mobile view as needed. And on this site as well, just a preview of the nonprofit toolkit. It has images like this that will be useful for you to download and use throughout the Rocket Challenge. So definitely check out the nonprofit toolkit, which we'll talk a little bit more about later. But all of this is found on that website, rocketcommunitychallenge.org. So please bookmark it. One of the main things that you will want to do when you get started is navigating your dashboard. Once you become familiar with your dashboard, it will be a lot easier to go in and make quick changes and updates and utilize the tools that Mighty Cause has to make your campaign successful. So once you are logged in, you will see your dashboard on the sidebar to the left. You can land in edit mode. As soon as you access your team page, you'll see the edit mode. But a little bit about each of the options on this dashboard menu. The live page section will tell you what your supporters see. You can see the public facing view of your page anytime by clicking that eyeball live page menu option. You also have page editor, which is where you can open the page up for editing if you would like to make changes. The campaigns menu item gives you a quick overview of all the fundraisers that have joined your team page, and participants will show you each team member's progress and give you the ability to communicate with them. You can also invite new supporters to join your team through the participants section of your team page. After participants is the reports section, which we'll go deeper into in a moment, but this is where you will find all of the information you need about your donors and matching grants. And then lastly, you have settings. So within settings, you can update your social share template, add a fundraiser template to make joining your team super easy for your supporters, and you can manage your challenge checkout float. So what does this look like? You will want to customize your challenge page. So your team page is that face of your nonprofit for the 2023 Community Challenge. You want to make sure it looks good and represents you well. Something important to note, this is your team page that you will be sharing with your supporters to donate. So you definitely want to copy that team page link to ask your supporters to donate to your challenge page to ensure that all donations will count towards your Rocket Challenge. You'll just copy and paste the URL into an email or a social post, wherever you're advertising the campaign, and you'll want to customize this page to match your brand, because this essentially will be your website for the challenge. You will want this to be informative and engaging and visually exciting. So this is what a public facing view of a team page looks like. You can see that there's an excellent job done here. This is a page from last year. They have a great logo, great photos. They have their amount raised and donors are on display. You can see there's a leaderboard for those who have given to their challenge, and then a very visual about section. What's great is, as I mentioned, when you're logged in, you will see the editing view of this page. So when you log in, this is what you'll see. And we mentioned you can click page editor to edit your page, but you also will notice the pencil icons and the little color palette icon here on this page, the photo icon. These buttons are buttons that you can click to edit your page live on site or on page. So it makes it super easy. You can just click the pencil icon or the icon next to anything and update that information or change out the images. So we make editing very easy for you all. We want it to be simple to customize and make the best page possible. Next, you will want to tell your story. So there is a story section below all of those headers that I just showed you. It's all inline editing. You will definitely want to make your case for a donation here. The text editor is right in that section, so all you have to do is click the blue pencil icon, open up the editing tools, and start writing. You can also add links, upload images, link to videos from YouTube and Vimeo. Everything gets embedded in your story, so people will visit your challenge page and can check everything out right within that section. You can also add bulleted or numbered lists, and this is where you can really go in depth about your work and make a strong appeal to your donors. You'll want to tell them why your organization needs their support and show the impact of your work. And here on the screen, you'll see that we have a very easy, when you click the video icon, you can put a video URL in right here and it'll show up in that page editor. You can also upload images by dragging and dropping or click to upload from your computer, but we make it really simple to customize your page, as I said, and create an excellent design experience. So let's talk a little bit about the reports tab under your dashboard. So you can access your challenge team donation report in the reports section of your dashboard. By clicking on reports, it will open up a submenu where you can choose from donation report or matching grants. For the donation report, everything will be available to you in real time and include information like the donation date, donor name, email, any designations or dedication options you have, the amount of the donation, as well as which page the donation was attributed to. So this really comes in handy when you have multiple team members on your challenge team. You can really see who's doing what and what pages are getting, which donations are associated with which pages. You can also download a detailed report that will show all information collected in the checkout flow. We also have the matching grants report. So the report section also has the matching grants tool. As many of you know, having a matching grant from a sponsor can go a long way in driving donations, and Mighty Cause has a specific tool just for that within our site. Most commonly, a match is set up as a 1-to-1. However, you can do a 2-to-1, a 3-to-1, or you can match a percentage of each donation with the custom settings available. You can also apply a match when a certain number of donations have been received. So for instance, you could say, if you get 100 donations within the next hour, those donations will be matched to help you drive donation volume and traffic. This helps you strategize to use your matches to compete for the different bonus challenges available within the Rocket Challenge. The matching grants tool also allows you to post multiple grants at the same time and in sequence. So you can set it up that when one match ends, another will begin. That way you are constantly having a match throughout the entire month of August instead of a bunch of matches running at one time. So definitely play around with these settings to see how you can leverage your matching grant dollars. And then, as we mentioned, the settings on your team page dashboard is where you can customize your social share template. You can also add and customize a fundraiser template within the settings section. I would say that the fundraising template is probably the most important thing to do when you're customizing your challenge page, especially if you're asking supporters to help you fundraise. So the fundraiser template that you will create will pre-fill a supporter's fundraiser, image, text, goal, and other information, depending what you have added to that template. The best part about this is that when someone clicks the Join Team button on your challenge page, their fundraiser will already be ready to go. So for a lot of supporters, they want to create that page and give you that support and have that crowdfunding ability, but they aren't really sure what to put in the page as far as content, stories, that kind of thing. So it's best that you can just set it up for them. And of course, if they want to customize what you've pre-filled for them, they are able to do that. But it really makes it very simple and click and go for your supporters to create those team member pages within your team. Next, we want to talk about the checkout flow under settings. So under the beneficiary settings tab, which is where you can go to customize the checkout flow for your team, you will find your information that you can collect from donors. You can set up custom suggested donation amounts here, and you can also put custom descriptions with those custom donation amounts to help tie the items to services or other programs that your nonprofit provides. So a lot of donors are always asking, well, where does my dollar go? Or what does $25 do in the community? What does $100 do in the community? This is your opportunity to make that checkout flow very informative and straightforward about what their donation is really going to do. What kind of impact will it have? You can also preview the whole checkout process here without having to make a test donation. So that way you will be able to see what your donors are going to see. Additionally, you can set up your thank you page here using our inline editing tool. You can add a custom call to action button on this thank you page, and it can link anywhere you want. A suggestion for that would be to put a link in to sign up for your email list possibly, or send donors to your website or to a video that shows them about the impact of their donation. There's a lot that you can do with this checkout tool to optimize your campaign and customize the process for donors. So we highly recommend that you spend some time customizing your team page with the settings and abilities that I've just shown you, because the more work that you put into it, chances are better that you will do well during the community challenge. Donors want to see that you've put some love into this page and have created a space for them to feel good about what they're doing when they give to the community. Next, I want to talk about your nonprofit profile settings. So each 501c3 organization on the site has an organization profile. All of that is information that we've imported directly from the IRS. So if you are a chapter of a national organization, then your challenge team page will have been set up underneath the main EIN profile with funds going directly to the national organization's address. If you have any questions about how your organization profile is set up, please email rocketchallenge@mightycause.com. For those of you who are the main 501c3 organization, your organization profile is where you can add additional admins to the account. You can update your legal address, set up direct deposit, or download a more comprehensive donation report to access your organization's disbursement report, as well as other available reports. This disbursements section of your organization's profile report center allows you to see your batch donation disbursement history. You can click on a disbursement listing to open up a more information tab that will tell you which donations were included in that disbursement report, as well as a summary of the donation amount, total associated fees, and net amount included in that disbursement. All donations on the site are processed by the Mighty Cause Foundation, which is a donor-advised fund. Your organization can sign up for electric fund transfer, which is the recommended method since it allows fund disbursement twice monthly. Without EFT set up, we will send disbursements to you via check. Those get sent out once a month, and there's a $5 administrative fee associated with check disbursements. So it's highly recommended that you go into your organization profile and set up the EFT since it's free and you get your money faster. To access your organization profile and these additional tools, you will just want to click on the icon in the upper right when you're logged in and choose your organization's name from the drop-down list that appears. Please note that while donors are able to donate through your organization's profile page here, only donations made through your organization's official challenge team page will count towards the challenge and its prizes. Your official link was included in the welcome email you received, but if you have any questions about which link you should be sharing, please don't hesitate to email our support team at rockchallenge@mightycause.com. So I want to talk about a couple toolkit resources that are available under the resources tab on the Rocket Challenge site. There's a lot of great information to help you along the way. There are tips and tricks, FAQs, walkthroughs, and templates that you can use for email and social media to help you get inspired and figure out how to promote your campaign. This is also where you'll be able to find today's training recording, as well as logos and graphics that you can download to start tying your brand to the Community Challenge brand. Next, as we've all been waiting for, the Community Challenge prizes. So we're going to talk about all of the awesome prizes that the Rock family of companies Community Challenge has to offer. This is a great way to maximize your donations and your participation in the Rocket Community Challenge. One thing to note is that to be eligible for prizes, you will need to upload your organization's W-9 and most recent 990. Even if you participated last year, you will still need to upload your paperwork again for the 2023 challenge to confirm your eligibility. After you submit it, you'll get an email confirming we've received your documentation. So the Rocket Community Challenge is offering 5 grand prize grants to the organizations that raise the most in each market. The grand prize leaderboards for each market are on the specific market subpage, which can be found on the main page of the Rocket Community Challenge landing page. As soon as the challenge begins, participating organizations will start getting tracked by the dollars they've raised. It's important to mention that only online donations made through your organization's official team page on the Mighty Cause platform will be counted for leaderboard totals. So this is a big reason why you want to push your donors to give online. Any offline gifts that are entered manually will not be counted towards the leaderboards. So again, only donations made through your organization's official team page for the Rocket Community Challenge will be counting for the leaderboard totals. This is super important if you're competing for these prizes. The leaderboard will reflect your cumulative total from the time the challenge begins at noon on August 1st, so it's a running total of everything you've raised online during that time frame. And here you'll be engaging in some friendly competition for those top prizes. Additionally, there are bonus challenges available. There are lots of additional prizes as well because there are more than just the overall total raised to compete for. So all of these prizes are on the challenge site at rocketcommunitychallenge.org under the bonus tab, and they're all organized by location. You will want to look specifically at your location tab to understand the bonuses unique to your market challenge so that you can strategize to win. All prizes will have live leaderboards so that you can see where you stand at any time. The key to winning them is getting your donors invested and helping you climb the leaderboard. So keep tabs on your position and keep your donors and supporters updated on where you are. Continually emphasize how much is at stake. How much could this extra prize money do for your charity? What would that help you achieve? Tie it all back to your overall messaging about what you do and why you do it to really get people excited about helping you win that money. It's all about sustaining momentum throughout the campaign. And these bonus challenges are going to give you a lot of great content to continue posting about the Rocket Challenge with fresh and exciting new content each day. Now I want to share our support team information here. As you get set up, you may have questions or run into questions while you're uploading the documents I mentioned. This support email right here is going to be your best friend as you get set up. Email us with any questions that you have. We are on call Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 Eastern time. You can also utilize the phone number on the screen as well. Email is a little bit easier because it will show us exactly where you are in the website when you have a question. So if you have a question on the EFT setup, it's going to notify us that you are coming from the EFT page, which is really cool. So you definitely want to use email if possible. And then we do also have that phone number as well. Lastly, we would love for you to save the date to join us for our live webinar. Webinar number 2, Let's Talk Strategy. We will be hosting this webinar on Wednesday, June 13th at 1 p.m. Eastern. You can sign up at rocketcommunitychallenge.com/welcome. We'd love to have you. And that webinar will be diving a bit deeper into strategy on how to use the tools that you get with your Mighty Cause account and how to strategize around winning the different bonus prizes. You can also find the sign-up link in the welcome page referenced in the welcome email you received, or just go to rocketcommunitychallenge.com and visit the challenge toolkit where there is a link to register there. Thank you so much for taking the time to review this introductory webinar for the 2023 Rocket Community Challenge. If you have any questions, please visit the comprehensive FAQ on the challenge website, or again, email rocketchallenge@mightycause.com.